What's up, Dad Bod fam? This is Benji. As always, I'm joined with
Travis
over here. And can you believe it's season 2 already, dude?
Yeah, I know, right?
Season 2. Feels like we just started this. Oh, yeah.
We kind of did.
COVID. That's where last year went. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. Okay, anyways, moving on. So this is actually our second episode this season. If you didn't see last week's episode, you need to make sure and go back and watch that. We sat down with the owners of Camp Kaler, Jonathan and Miss Shannon. Great couple, great entrepreneurs, and as always, we talked about beer, we talked about business. Kind of something new we're trying this season. What do you think about it, Travis?
Yeah, I think it works out really well. It works out really, really well. The episodes are a lot of fun to do. I mean, they've always been fun, but this definitely makes it a little bit more personal and more fun.
Oh, 100%. And that's something that we're going to continue to do. We're going to have some of our normal content kind of mixed in with that as things are starting to open up and we're able to go interview people more. And we may even do a few Skype calls and interview that way. But definitely be on the lookout for the weekly brew. It's what we're going to start calling that interview series. And with that, we do have a new brew tonight that we're trying out. It's pretty cool. Not too much info out there, but the artwork is, well, I mean, you got Mario, Mike Tyson's Punch Out as the artworort, so it's pretty cool.
It's super cool. It's definitely like I would say one of a kind, but I mean Nintendo. But anyway,
right.
But for a can, like a beer can, it's super cool with the 8-bit graphics.
Oh, 100%.
Super cool.
And dude, I'll be real, that's the only reason I chose that. I was literally standing at the grocery store. I was like, what do we want to try this week? And I was like, okay, Punch Out. Let's go for it.
Yeah, right. Did I get the graphics wrong? Was it 8-bit or is this 16? This isn't 16, is it? No, 16 was Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's definitely 8-bit, dude.
Yeah, that's 8-bit, yeah.
Regardless.
Gotta make sure you get it right.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. You got all kinds of people, like in the gaming community.
Actually.
Speaking of gaming community, new merch, designforlifeapparel.com/creative merch.
There you go.
Just saying. We've got Life Gaming and Dad Bod Gaming shirts there. Now on with our regular scheduled program. Back to you, Trev.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so the beer that we're going to be doing today is Heavy Hands IPA. It's a New England style IPA. So it's going to be be a lot more cloudier.
All right.
And it is going to have a lot of tropical hit to it, like a taste to it.
Oh, like citrus, mango,
very
all that
citrus
type
heavy.
Stuff.
It's very citrus heavy. So this is going to be really good. It's by Spindle Tap Brewery out of Houston, Texas.
Oh, that's not very far away.
One of the top-rated breweries in the state of Texas.
Okay.
And they've been around since 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm super excited about trying this one because I like, when I drink my IPAs, I like them fruity a little.
Fruity. Of course, IPA, man. So. It's an IPA. You have to a little bit.
I like the New England style. I'm starting to figure out where I like my IPAs.
Okay.
So.
Now, that being said, you mentioned it was one of the top-rated breweries in the state, obviously. Mm-hmm. And I'd go to say probably the nation, knowing how a lot of the breweries here are. But that being said, did we try anything of theirs last season?
No. We have not tried anything from this brewery.
Okay.
This is going to be a new brewery for us, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime we get a new brewery, it's
absolutely. Great. Houston's knocked it out of the ballpark a couple times with their breweries in their area, so I'm looking forward to this. It's a heavier ABV. It's 8%.
Okay,
which
not bad.
I mean, it's an IPA. That's not uncommon. That's pretty normal. So I'm super excited about diving into this. What do you think?
Yeah, I say crack it open, man. Let's give it a shot.
Does it actually have the Yeah, it's got the little Mario referee on it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mario referee. And then the, what is that? It's the boxer that you play as in Tyson's Punch-Out with his gloves are little hops.
Yeah. Oh, that is cool. I didn't notice that earlier.
That's really cool. We'll make sure that we put some artwork up there in the video so you guys can see this stuff. It's super cool. So.
And for legal liabilities, I'm sure that's not Mario on the can. I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean,
it's probably just a plumber with a red hat.
Could be. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Oh wow.
So this pour is really good. So it's real cloudy with a white head to it. So
you mentioned citrus. It almost looks like orange juice.
I can smell this. I can smell it from over here. I can definitely smell that. So as you can see, it's
And check
thick,
out that
it's
consistency.
cloudy. Yeah. So it's thick, thick, it's cloudy.
That is great.
Yeah, I'm super excited about trying this. I'm definitely excited.
And no joke, like I can smell it now. Like you mentioned, the citrus.
I can smell it pouring it out of the can.
Legit. Whenever I say orange juice, I'm not kidding. That's what the smell reminds me of.
It reminds me of. I definitely get a pineapple juice. Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice. Okay, there you go. Nonetheless, you can use it for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like some of this with your bacon and eggs.
Right. What do you say, man? You want to dive into it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's give it a try.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Not bad.
No, not bad at all. It's a little bit drier than what I thought it would be.
It's a dry finish.
Yeah, for sure. But it's not overly dry. You know how like some beers, whenever you drink them afterwards, it's extremely dry? It's not the case with this at all.
It transitions pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it's flavorful. And obviously, you all watching, we'll drink some for you.
Yeah.
So you don't feel left out. Live vicariously through us.
Well, I'm not going to pour it and then, let it go to waste. You can definitely feel it's thick.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you drink it.
for sure.
It is thick. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
Man, I'll be real. The dry aftertaste is what gets me. If it weren't for that, like it'd be a solid score all the way through.
Yeah, because we've had IPAs that like this before in the past. That real thick, almost like double IPA. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they've had a better finish.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But the initial flavor profile, it's right on point. Like
it's good. It's good. But I don't know if this is something that I would seek out again, to be honest.
Really?
With you. Yeah.
Okay.
Just for me.
With that.
Maybe it's because it's a double IPA, and I'm not real big on double IPAs because of that dryness. But I know that we've had with New Belgium Brewery,
right.
With, the Voodoo Ranger series.
Oh yeah, 1985.
Double IPA with them. Conspiracy Theory, I'm pretty sure it was a double IPA well. And Subatomico.
Right.
I've had better IPAs. So I think I'm gonna be honest and with you. I'm probably just gonna give this about a 3.5.
Okay, we're a full point difference. I was going to give it a 4.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now I do have to ask one question. I know you gave your reasonings, but is there like an underlying reason as to why you gave it a low score? Is it because you were horrible at that game growing up? Like you always got your butt kicked in Nintendo?
Got him! Got him!
And it's just kind of like you want to avenge your name? Or is it really just you're right there?
I had an Atari, went to a Sega, then a Super Nintendo.
Okay. That explains a lot, folks. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, we can't all be rich when growing up.
No, for real, man, it makes sense. I'm right there with you.
Tyson's good though. Mike Tyson Punch Out. That I've played it, later in life. But,
right. It's a good beer, guys. Like honestly, like Travis said, he probably wouldn't seek it out. But on the same note, if you see it, it's worth a shot. No pun intended, but it worked right out.
Yeah. I'm sitting here looking at the can thinking of who was the really hard boss before you get to Tyson? Was it that big fat dude with the Band-Aid on his stomach? Was that the real hard one?
I can't remember, dude.
Or was he the super easy one and I was just really bad at the game?
Maybe. I was a big guys fall hard. Trust me, I know.
But yeah, that's what I got to go with for me.
Okay.
No underlining reason. Like I said, I've had better.
Right. Hey, I can respect that.
Yeah.
He said for me, the only thing that held it back was the dry aftertaste. And, there's been quite a few beers for me personally that I've given lower ratings on. And it's the same thing. Travis given a higher rating on it because of that, and I've ended up giving it lower typically. But with that being said, man, you have...
just because it got a low rating, I poured it, I got to drink it.
Right. Can't let it go to waste.
No,
Cannot let it go to waste at all.
Absolutely not.
Is there anything else that you want to speak of on the beer or anything we have coming up?
I mean, we got a lot of things happening with Dad Bought Beer Review and Life Gaming and so on and so forth. There is a ton of stuff to go on. You want to maybe touch on a couple of the things?
Yeah, for sure.
If you're down for it.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I know that we got some new merch and stuff that's going to be popping up.
Yeah,
like
we do have some new merch. Should have brought one of the shirts out to show you guys. I'm wearing our Life Gaming shirt, obviously. But so we have Life Gaming. Mm-hmm. And within that, we do a lot of GTA stuff. Do a lot of mods, actually. So over the course of the past few months, with everything being closed and trying to figure stuff out, I've learned how to 3D model a lot of stuff.
There you go.
And within that 3D modeling, there's some I've done from scratch, but I have a lot of friends that are like completely scratch modeling vehicles. Mm-hmm. So I'll take that vehicle and I'll kind of make some minute changes to it and make it work inside the game. So that's a lot of the stuff we do for GTA and the Life Gaming side. We got a lot of really cool things coming up for it, but don't want to discuss quite yet.
Yeah,
till we get everything going with it.
That's true. You don't want to pull the rabbit all the way out of the house.
No, exactly. And aside from that, of course, Design for Life Apparel, major sponsor of ours.
Yes, huge.
Huge. That's where all this kind of started at. It's up and running. We'll make sure to link it below as well. It's all about just kind of living your life to the fullest, not being held back, and forget the critics. Doesn't matter who it is. Like, do what you're called to do and enjoy it and be where you're supposed to.
And let the haters hate.
Yeah, let the haters hate. I mean, don't make people mad intentionally, but on the same note, whether it's a loved one, close one, or not, you got something you're called to do, go do it. Like, live your life to the fullest, live up to your calling, not theirs, which is pretty awesome. Even aside from that, we had sat down with the owners of Camp Kaler earlier, which we'll link them below again. You need to go check them out. If you're local to the area, make sure to swing by Thursdays through Sunday, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Again, on last episode, we discussed all that, got into the specifics of times and kind of the whole backstory, how they come to be. It's really cool. But also they have the Reef at Camp Kaler ran by Mr. Bob.
Yes.
Phenomenal food.
Absolutely, it was. Wow.
Yeah, first time we had a steak and grilled cheese. And I'm not talking like a Philly cheesesteak. I mean like a traditional grilled cheese, but it had steak on it. Like T-bone steak cut up, ribeye, whatever. It was amazing.
Yes.
It's good food.
Absolutely amazing. I know that they actually have some new patches coming out.
Oh, do they?
So if you have been there before, they've got new patches coming out. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're a collector of that stuff, there you go. That's for you.
Check it out.
Got some new patches. So
all right, and to
super exciting.
Hit on the patches, just so you guys know. Basically, Camp Kaler is just that. It's an adult camp. So basically, now Trav can go out there, get his merit badge for drinking X, Y, or Z. Come home, and whenever Lydia's all excited and was like, "Hey, Dad, I got this," and be like, "That's cool, kiddo. Guess who won at cornhole today? I got my merit badge to prove it."
Pretty much. That's exactly it. So the kids will definitely like that.
Yeah, and it's a family-friendly place, which is great, too.
Absolutely.
So aside from that, we got a few things going, but don't want to, like you said, pull the rabbit out of the hat too much.
Yeah, you're going to have to just subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted.
Exactly.
When that stuff is popping up.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and do that right now. Smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give us a like, because we'll have stuff across Facebook, Instagram. We're kind of lackluster on Instagram, but we're going to do our best to work more on that. And of course, weekly episodes you'll be seeing hit on YouTube, and then we're going to try and do some other stuff on Facebook as well. There is one other thing we need to hit on.
Okay.
Guest host. Mm-hmm. So this season, we have Caleb will be returning with us. Me and him did Mothman IPA last year. We spoke, and he's like we are, really enjoys the culture and enjoys different brews and everything else, and he's decided to come on board and help us out, and he's going to be doing a few episodes here and there, and we may be doing an episode all together, might actually fly out, or he fly out here. Either way, or there might be a couple weeks where Caleb will just kind of take the reins and run with it.
Yep.
As we're making contacts and everything else, which would be really awesome. I'm super excited about that.
Absolutely.
And with that, guys, I don't think there's anything else.
No, I don't have anything else. No.
All right.
Just be ready for next week's episode.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check out the merch. We'll link everything below. Life Gaming, Dad Bought Beer Review, Design for Life Apparel. It all started from there. And we'll see you next week. What's up, Dad Bod family?
Was that the take? Was that, were we supposed to be serious on that one? Or